Well, hello YouTubers. Just thought I'd show you my little collection of emergency lighting, if you like, in case of earthquake, hurricane or some other natural disaster, but also just my own interest because I like collecting odd bits and pieces and have a bit of fun fiddling with them. So I've got some various old lanterns here. This is one that I just can't wait to find a glass for, and that's a Dietz. I hope I'm saying that right. Apologies to my American friends if I'm not. It's a Dietz number 90, made in the USA, this one, before they were made in China, and I've just got to find a glass for it. So I haven't got that going because there's no point without a glass. Right, and then we've got this sort of generic home brand style, probably that you can pick up at Home Depot and every generic camping store across the world, made in China. Low quality, poor pressing, ill-fitting bits and pieces. They go, but they don't give you too much pride, do they? So we'll go to an earlier model from China, and this one here is a, my apologies to anybody who's of Chinese origin and can speak Chinese properly, Kwang Hua, I hope, Kwang, and then HWA, and it's a 235. And we look at it, and at the top, I'll turn it around a wee bit for you. There's the wording there. You can see it's got Shanghai, China. So just the name Shanghai dates it, I think, quite a wee bit. Although before the name change, it would have still been making these pressings. Quite a lot of decoration on it. Chinese writing, and you look at the quality of this piece, made in China in the 1960s, I would say. Nice fittings, good solid. Go to the other one, crap. So they had a bit more pride. I guess if they made something of this quality now, it'd be a lot more expensive. This one goes really well. In fact, I ran this the other night. My boys were having a party and I just put it out for a bit of interest, and it ran for 9 hours. It's only a small one. I ran for 9 hours and still had fluid left in it when I turned it off. Really great wee lamp. Now here's another one, and this is a pretty old lamp as well. And this one is very small. Probably, I don't know that you get much smaller. It would be much practical to have a smaller lamp than that. And this is a Japanese one. And once again, made in the 60s, it's called a Winged Wheel 350. And it's a nice little lamp. Once again, well made, good fittings, good pressings. Even they're just mass-produced things, but crikey, even when they make these, they can make something decent. And it's a cracker little lamp. I had to cut down one of these to fit it because it's got a very small, what's the word for these things? Wick, if you like, very skinny wick. So I cut this wick in half, and it seems to be burning fine. Right, now I've got a more, I guess you could say this is a more inside lamp. This is actually an old lamp from New Zealand's pioneering days, and the reflector's a wee bit had it on it, and it's a wall lamp, of course, and it would have been really for an old shack or shed or batch, as we call them in New Zealand, and just sort of the construction's good number 8 wire, and you would have just sat that on a nail, and it was set against the thing, and you could have gone deer hunting or whatever you want out in the wilderness, and it goes great. It's fantastic. It's got a glass bowl, and not an issue, because it's from the era when these things were the main source of lighting. Nothing else was. Got another one here, and this is another pretty it's really probably mainly decorative, but it actually works. I don't know if I can say much more about that. It's got something there I can't quite see. But these ones don't like being outside. They're just outside of my garage at the moment. I had these ones going. These are more your standard inside lamps. They don't like going outside. The chimneys are too tall. The breeze just goes along the top of the chimney and makes them smoke, so I haven't got them going. And I would normally run these on something like Fuel Light, which is a higher quality fuel, but I think they're a lot more dangerous to work with, and I would generally recommend to anybody using these types of things just more ordinary old kerosene for heating, fuel and lighting. Okay, and it works perfectly fine, and you won't get too much kerosene smell as long as the chimneys don't smoke like that one there. And now it won't smoke, now that I've said that. So these are just a few of the things that I collect just for a bit of fun, and that they will come in useful in case of emergency, or as you Americans like to say, when the shit hits the fan. Okay, I hope that of some interest. Thanks for watching.